We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to get going. It's Herbert.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
2nd and 7. Throwing, Herbert. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It's a big one for the Chargers. The gain is 64. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now Herbert. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he will get into the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, L.A. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
In motion now, it's Collins. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive, and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
And he's going to slide down with the 1st down inside the 5. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Here we go.
From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. In motion now, it's Collins. On 2nd down, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll try to run this one in. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. So the offense stays out and they go for it on 4th and goal. From the gun, here's Stroud. And this will pay off. It is caught. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Carry number 1 of this one for Isaiah Spiller. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the...
Now the Chargers will use the first. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Hey, go line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Tight end motioning left. Herbert to throw on 2nd down. That's to the big tight end, Parham. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Davis heading in motion. Herbert now on 1st down. That caught by Davis. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Here we go, let's go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. So on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Open man is Davis. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That is a big play for L.A. And even 50 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Gain of 12 and a 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. They'll run here with Kamara. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown Chargers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey, uno.
Here's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. He keeps it himself. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
He'll run again. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Look the hot.
In motion now, it's Collins. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Texans cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. Davis now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, go Lion. Hey, ram. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got Parham, his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Home trip try.
Now Herbert. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is brought in. He is in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. How about 28 yards on the first play of the drive? First down picked up.
There's a reason certain guys might just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Here we go.
And 10 yards to go.
Now, Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Stroud to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Taxi. Oh, right. Buggy. Let's keep those sticks moving. Hey, south. Get some momentum, hero. Why, Tony? Hey, Uno Mars. Hey.
A second down throw for Stroud. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Derwin James. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Waste of time.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here we go.
They'll go. It's Stroud. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult. When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on. And that is going nowhere fast. Disastrous play, a big loss.
Yeah, at some point you just have to know when the party's over. You just have to cut your losses. I think in this case he's just trying to do a little bit too much, make something out of nothing, and he ends up being taken back for a pretty big loss.
3rd and long.
5-9.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll try the right side this time. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2. But looks like this one's going to be coming back.
Look the hot. Ow, for tonight.
Stroud going to set up to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans are able to edge a bit closer. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Davis now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Spiller. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. That's Henry To'o on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hey, Kappa.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Throwing now is Herbert. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
They'll run on 1st down with Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Baylor Tigers. Go.
To throw is Herbert. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
21.
The motion man is Murray. Throwing, Herbert. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's to the sideline, pulled in by Diggs.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Why, Tony?
Throwing is Stroud. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. That's caught, left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs, but just as importantly, stop the clock.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
It is 2nd and a yard. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
21.
On play action, now Herbert. Yep, the man is Johnston. He's got it. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Go.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. And that is brought in. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead, and they for sure are not letting their foot off the gas. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take it. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal.
Set.
Tight end going in motion here.
Set.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And that one is caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll tuck it and take up. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
Here we go.
At the 5-yard line.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Let's go, let's go.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Thrown left side. The catch is made. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Hey, Ray. Set. Ready.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's going to look for the home run ball. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And the Texans are going to take over here at their own 22. Here we go. One final play. He will let this go deep downfield for Dell. And the Chargers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Houston, good night, everyone.